This lesson is on adding whole numbers, and we're going to get into the thousands and 10,000s place value when we do this. So let's get started. So, when we are adding whole numbers, we want to make sure that our place values are lined up correctly. If your place values are not lined up correctly, it makes a crazy, crazy mess, and you get things confused. So, we're going to start out with the problem 6,824. And we're going to add to it 349. Now, you will see when I wrote this problem, writing your problem and setting yourself up in the beginning is like the key to success with this, you guys. So you have to be mindful about the way you're writing these numbers, and you have to make sure they're lined up, okay? So as you notice, my 9 is right under my 4. My 4 is right under my 2. My 300 is right under my 800, okay? The other thing that I like to do when we're doing these bigger numbers is really pay attention to the place value when you're adding. I always remember that this is the ones place, this is the tens place, this is the hundreds place, and this is the thousands place, okay? If you can think of your numbers always in that way, it really helps you with your math sense, okay? And a math sense is very important if you're going to get these problems correct. Now, if you are a messy writer and you have a hard time organizing your writing on your paper, and you know who you are if you're this person, then a very awesome tip for you is to just draw lines in between each of these numbers to keep yourself organized, okay? If you can keep yourself organized, you're going to have success, as long as you get the math right. So we have 4 plus 9, and we have 13 with that. And we're going to regroup by carrying our 1 because we had a 13, so we have a 10 in the tens place, and we have a 3 in the ones place, okay? So now we're in our tens place. We have 10 plus 20 plus 40, okay? 10 plus 20 plus 40 is 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 70, nothing to regroup there. And then 8 plus 3, or 800 plus 300 is 1100. So we have an 11. We have 1 here and 1 here. And now we have 1,000 and 6,000 to make 7,173. Now, if it's easier for you to think of 4 plus 9, 2 plus 4, 8 plus 3, and 6 plus 1, then that's fine too. But always just remember that you are using these place values as you go through. And really you are really adding 800 and 300 here. You're really adding 10, 20, and 40 here. You're really adding 6,000 and 1,000 there. Okay? Those are very important to do, especially as we get into higher level math. All right, so let's see. Let's do a couple more. The next example we are going to do is, we're going to have some dollar signs. So let's say that you won $2,961 and your friend won $4,208. Again, $205. Again, looking at our place values, making sure that they are lined up, one right below the other. If you want to draw your lines to help you out, just draw your straight lines down to help you out. So we have 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 0 is 6, 9 plus 2 is 11. Put your 1 up there, carry your 1 up here, and then we add these together. 1 and 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7,000. So we have 7,166. Okay, we'll do one more. Before I finish that one, I need to make sure, we always forget that, if you see a dollar sign up in the problem, your answer should have a dollar sign as well. Make sure you put your dollar signs in your problems, people. Okay, now the last one we're going to do for this video is, we're going to get into the 10,000s. So, 29,380 plus Also, when you write that first number, kind of make sure you have a little bit of space in between your one, in between each digit in your number. That'll help with your spacing too. Don't try to cram everything in these tiny little spaces. Spread it out, write in a decent size so you can get your work all lined up correctly. And then we're going to add 10,225 to that. 10,225. Okay, and again, I'm making sure that things are lined up. If these lines help you, put them in. If you're organized and you don't need them, don't put them in, whatever you want to do, but I like to put them in for those who really need them. So we have a 0 and a 5 and we get 5. We have an 80 and a 20 and we get 100. So I'm going to put a 0 here because we have 0 tens and we have 100 there. Okay, now we have 100, 300, and 200, which is 600. Okay, and we're in the 600 place, so there's our 600. We have a 9,000 and a 0. We're going to keep with our 9,000 and make sure our comma gets put in there. And then we have our 20,000 and our 10,000, which is 30,000. And we end up with 39,605. And those are 3 great examples of how we add with whole numbers. How out!